Hello students, let us continue with the chapter body movements. In the last class, we discussed about the cockroaches, right? Today we will discuss about the birds. We see most of the birds flying in the sky. However, it is not necessary that all birds fly. There are a lot of birds who swim, like ducks, swan, which swim in water. In general, we say that birds can walk, fly, and swim. So there must be something very interesting in the body which helps the activities to do. How do the birds move? So when you look at the rough surface of the bird, how does it look like? It looks something like this, as you can see in the picture. It is the skeletal system of bird. One of the major factor of the bird, that is which allows to fly, is it has a lightweight bones which helps to fly. The birds have lightweight bones which helps them to find. We look at the skeleton of the bird. We see that they do have bones, but not very much. They have very light bones and they have very less number of bones as compared to other organisms. Birds have beak. Now this beak is a replacement to teeth. It is the purpose of teeth, jaw, both. That is, they don't have teeth, they have beak. With the help of this beak, they eat, they chew it, right? Yes, we chew it with our teeth, but that is the jaw and the teeth both for them. So, when they do not have the jaw, the number of bones have been reduced, right? So, it is just one beak which can serve all the purpose of fit. But again, the beak is the lightweight structure of many bones inside. The body of the birds is hollow and is less number of bones. It is the one factor which is very important. Secondly, hollow bones, which when the bones are hollow, they are in lightweight. So the beak, which is it because this purpose of the birds can easily fly. That is nothing but they are hollow bones. If they are hollow bones, the hollow bones are weight. So because of which they have the purpose to fly it easily. Okay, they have strong and powerful muscles because the muscles of the muscles controls the movement of wings and the legs. The birds have strong and powerful muscles. With this strong and powerful muscles, it helps to control the movement of wings. The muscles are strong enough for their being, which cannot do. Their job is the breast. They have muscles which is known as the breast muscles, which can actually control the wings. Now, and the skin of the muscles controls the feature of, that is, it controls the wings. The skin of the muscle controls the wings. It decays the feature of birds. That is, it decays the feature of birds. Also move the feature of adjust during the flight. That is, it helps to adjust. That is, when they walk or when they fly, the movement adjusts by itself. Like our legs adjust, right? It know its weight, where should it go. It adjusts how much fast it should go, how much slow it should go. As we are able to adjust like that, even birds are able to adjust due to this breast muscles. Okay, students, yes. So it is controlled by the skin muscles. That is, while flying, it is able to adjust. These feathers are able to adjust. How? Due to the skin muscles. Feathers are able to adjust due to the skin muscles, and they are controlled by the skin muscles itself. So this muscles helps in the tail to move in one direction to the other direction. So these are all So overall, these muscles helps the movement of birds. That is, they have the light bones, due to which they can fly easily to an extent, and they have a powerful and strong muscles which helps them to fly. That is, the muscles like breast muscles, which are very much helpful for them. They control the wings and the legs. They control the movement of the wings and the legs. The skin muscles, which helps to adjust the flying, that is the feathers which helps to adjust while flying. So this is how the birds fly. I hope you all understood what are the movements of the birds, right? Yes. Let us continue the session in the next class. Thank you, class. Enjoy learning.